Hi, family. I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Lindsay. I'm an entrepreneur. I offer some amazing resources like a course on affiliate marketing if you're interested in getting started there as a beginner, or my newest creation, which is a money manifestation vortex. It's a 10-step guide, really guides you through your own magic and helps you make it your own, which is why I love it so much because I always want to guide you to your own magic and help you connect further to your own intuition. That is your guiding light in this life. So for this video, I was just really guided to share some of my downloads that I've been receiving the last couple of days and just some of the things that have been on my mind and have been going through myself. I feel like I have been really learning to read energy even a bit more deeply. And so I just wanted to share with y'all. And I want to talk about detachment and connecting further to your intuition, what that looks like, saying no more, not abandoning yourself, those kinds of things. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. So, there's a lot of information out there about detachment. And yeah, it sounds like a great idea, but it's so often that we just don't know how to get from this side of the bridge to the detached, more healthy side of the bridge. And so, I really, really believe that it starts with awareness and awareness of the fact that overgiving and fixing people feels like a burden. It does. It is a very heavy burden. And believe me, I know this burden all too well. It took me a long, long time to break these patterns, and I'm still reprogramming. For example, I just had to say no to someone that it made me very uncomfortable to tell them no. But I knew in my heart and in my intuition that if I said yes, I really would have been hurting myself. And so the importance of this awareness is that we have to overstand that overgiving means that we often do it because we are abandoning ourselves or we are expecting something in return. Even if we think we're giving freely, underneath the surface, we really are wanting in return what we are giving. But that always feels like a burden because that always leads to emptiness. And again, I want to say that I was an overgiver for most of my life. It took some really, really difficult shadow work and a lot of isolation in order to break those patterns, truthfully. And that's also the beauty of giving yourself that alone time, because you get to know yourself and you also understand that you're probably the empath in your group, in your family, whatever it is. And being the empath is very powerful. And it's so important for you to take your power back, because otherwise you're just being robbed of a beautiful gift that the world actually needs and putting it in people and places that are not going to add to your life force energy, right? So that's why this time alone is so important. You get to know your energy. You begin to realize that you are the generator, and it just helps you refocus. It actually makes you feel like you have a gift and not a curse, because that's absolutely what it is. Being an empath is such a gift. I mean, now more than ever, the world needs that kind of sensitivity and that very special gift. But you can't operate in your gift if you're always depleted, right? And always left feeling empty. And so this time alone, it's important because you start giving to yourself what you are needing from others, which gives you your power back and helps you be that very special generator that you came here to be. And in this alone time, you also reconnect to your intuition. and which is also what you do when you're reconnecting with your energy. And I also want to mention, as an empath, it's really important to call back your power and your energy every single day, out loud, to yourself, however, whenever it feels right. I literally do this every single day. I say, I call back my energy and my power across all time and space, from all timelines and from all sources, known and unknown. And many times, if I'm still feeling pulled, I will call in Archangel Michael to do some cord cutting for me, okay? Like, that is what he is there for. I've got like the bluish purple on right now too, so don't hesitate to call him in, okay? He is an incredible energy to work with, and he wants that. But you know, these energies can't come in and they can't help you unless you ask, because we have free will, right? So again, your intuition as an empath, this is your hero in this life. It is your very own hero. It is your guiding light. It is going to get you through this difficult time. It's going to get you from that one side of the bridge to that healthy detachment that you are probably really longing for. And the other thing that you're going to experience in this time is practice with the word no. No is a complete sentence. And I do want to warn you, people that are used to your yeses and your people pleasing, it's gonna be uncomfortable. You know, they're gonna make you feel like it's your fault. And it is going to be up to you to realize that that is not the truth, and that those people are really just benefiting off of you not having any boundaries. And learning boundaries as an empath, that is one of our biggest lessons in this lifetime. But when we do, we are truly operating in our gift and actually like very happy, healthy people, and can pour from an overflowing cup, because we are giving to ourselves what we were needing from others, and we're now whole and fulfilled and have that homecoming feeling, right? Rather than that emptiness that comes from overgiving. But again, that initial phase of reprogramming and asserting yourself and actually stepping into your power and getting comfortable with saying no and creating boundaries, it is uncomfortable and it is really, really hard. But again, as an empath, there is nothing more worth it. It is so worth the fight for your boundaries, because on the other side of that is a lot more peace. And I'm not saying that it's still not going to pop up here and there. Like I said, I just had to say no. And, you know, the past me would have not even hesitated to say yes. And I would have felt really empty and sad on the other end. And there's just some other reasons dealing with, you know, just a little bit of grief that I am still working through at the moment. And it would have really triggered that. And I really had to be honest with myself about that, even though I wanted to help. Okay, so but again, like, you'll have the new programming, the new conditioning to fall back on once you've done the work. So I really hope that this helped. I know detachment is not easy, and it takes practice and it takes awareness, but you have to believe me when I say that when you do this, the universe literally does more than meet you halfway. You usually get double for your trouble, you know? And I've mentioned this as an example before, like when you go to the pool and you see kids jumping off the edge to their parents, it's the same thing with the universe. Like, the universe is going to catch you every single time. It's just that you have to show the universe that you believe that you are worthy. You believe that you're worthy of operating in your gift and having more peace in your life and having healthy detachment and being able to give in a way that doesn't drain you. So I don't know who else needed to hear that today besides myself, maybe. But I really do hope that this was helpful. And just know that you are not in this alone, even in your alone time. And I love you so much. If this video resonated, if my energy resonates with yours, please consider liking and subscribing. And I love each and every one of you so very much. I'm truly so grateful with all of my heart. And I will see you in the next one.